Are we live? And we're live. Hi to the 2 people that are in the chat. I haven't played Raid all day, so I'm just catching up on as many things as I can so we don't miss out. Hi Pedro, welcome. I'm just catching up on dailies. There's a lot that I can't do, but anything we can is going to be good. Just wait for a few more people to get in. Got to do some faction wars, but I might even skip it because I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Energy and rewards, let's do those. So, plan for tonight's stream. I'm going to rebuild Xenomorph now that we've all got his 5-star. We're going to get absolutely spanked in live arena and who knows what else. Could be anything. Could be anything. I'm glad to hear it, Godfrey. It's a strange fight, but it's only difficult because we're limited on champions. If you could just pick any team to do it, it would be one of the easiest fights in the game. But obviously they restrict us with what we can use every month. So he's not actually very easy. But I'm glad you got it done. It's not fun trying to work it out. And the rewards are pretty good, whether it's on normal or hard. Rewards for Amius are very much worth it, especially on hard, because you get your remnant summon for the month, which is very cool. Well, it's very cool so long as it actually drops a mythical, which it doesn't do very often, but I've seen it happen. And for anyone just tuning in, I'm just trying to finish my dailies because I haven't really played today. And I'm just trying to get as much done as I can. I think if we get Doom Tower done, then we get our Sacred Shard when it resets in about 25 minutes. So I'm just trying to power through as much as we can, and then we'll get into some fun stuff. I'm just letting Discord know. Okay, how much else can we get done and how long have we got? 25 minutes. Might do faction wars. Can't really do... I won't do any PvP. I'll save till after the reset. We need a faction wars boss and some Doom Tower battles. Are any of them going to be easy? I'm just going to make it quick, so I'm going to go for the easiest stages I can do. See what happens. I don't know how anyone else is getting on in Faction Wars, because I think most of us have kind of given up now that other content is available. And it's so hard that... I don't know, I think it's kind of lost its... Well, if it was fun in the first place, it certainly isn't now. At been... I guess it sort of depends how early game you are, but I always hold my account to a very high standard with gear, even if that means it slows my progress down a little bit. And unfortunately, the rates, if you want to call it that, of what I actually keep in the end game, it's pretty miserable. We obviously had, it was either 2x or 3x speed in the dragon the other day, and I farmed probably about 8,000 energy, and I didn't keep one single bit of gear that I got, which is kind of the brutal reality of it. But as you're progressing, I wouldn't be too picky about it, just as long as you can get your champions to kind of get the job done. I think you can save a lot of the real fine-tuning for once you're kind of... your account's a bit more established and you know kind of what direction your roster's trying to go in. But I would suggest for anyone progressing, be a little bit strict with your account where you can, but don't let it hold you back and don't let it get you down if you can't quite get the gear that you want to get. It will come eventually. And don't be afraid of crafting your own gear. That's kind of the only reason I do faction wars. I absolutely cannot be bothered with faction wars, but the rewards that you get, these things here, they're bloodstone, and I can't remember what the other one's called. Let me just have a look, because I genuinely think you can get all the way to endgame by just crafting perception. So you've got, yeah, 2 different rarities of bloodstone. You've got the epic and the legendary. So don't be too strict with it whilst progressing, but there will come a point where your champions will only be like really good if you hold them to a high standard with gear. I think if you're progressing, there's a couple of things that you're really going to want to look out for, and one of those is always going to be any boots. It doesn't matter what set they're in, as long as the main stat on them is speed, because that will go on 99.9% of your champions from the early game all the way through to the end game. Like if we go here and select boots, we'll go equipped with primary stats of speed, and we won't keep storage. There you go. I've got 142 built champions on my account, and I'm pretty sure all of them have got speed boots. So there's little things that you can look for, and I wouldn't worry about other stats when it comes to something like boots. The same if you get like crit rate or crit damage gloves. You don't need to be quite so picky about what other stats are on them. In fact, it's genuinely quite hard to be picky about this bottom row gear, because how would you put it? There are a lot more variables on what this gear can roll, because obviously gloves can have like 8 different main stats. So I tend to not be so picky with the bottom row, but with top row gear, I'm incredibly picky. Like if it doesn't have what I want, it just goes in the bin. How much more can we do? We'll do the 5 Doom Tower keys. We can run that. So yeah, once again, like I always do on Sundays, I'm basically just waiting for the server reset so that we get new dailies, and then we'll jump in and do some fun sort of live arena stuff and whatever else the night brings. And if anyone has got any questions, just drop them down there. I'll do my best to answer. Must not forget that we've got a fusion on as well. There's plenty to do in the fusion. But one thing I really want to focus on in today's stream is finally building out Xenomorph now that he's 5-star. Because I like this champion a lot, but I want to like it more. So I think we're going to try again. I think I saved a preset from before where we put him in regen to see if he could solo Dragon 10. So we're going to see if that can actually happen now that he's 5-star. I hope so, because it will be a bit sad if he can't. I heard a little while ago, and I can't say this with any kind of authority, but I did hear that they were going to run another 2x on primal shards soon. But I don't think that's going to be 2x chance of mythicals. It might just be epic and legendary. But I don't think there's anything in the current... is it under events? I don't know if there's anything in the calendar. Because we have got Summon Rush tomorrow. I wonder if... Oh no, it's not. Summon Rush is now... Tomorrow's Soulstone. That's it. Soulstone pulls tomorrow. I don't know. But I did hear something about 2x Primal Shards over Christmas. I hope not, because we spent all of ours recently with the 2x Mythicals. Welcome, Steve. You're supposed to be late. It's kind of your job. Right, just wait for those Doom Tower keys. I think I have done all of my... Yeah, done all my Grim Forest Essence for the day, or whatever they're called. And now we're at the stage where I've got one more charm to find, so most of my things are just going to be spent on empty stages now until I get that charm chest. Welcome to the stream, Steve. Not sure about anyone else, but ever since they introduced this Platinum Pass to the Forge Pass, I haven't even bought the standard Gold Pass. It's been months now since I've last bought one. Because that, what is it, £50 for this set of rewards is... I don't know, it's pretty miserable. You would have to buy 4 Forge Passes just to craft one of these using legendary materials, and I think that would give you a... what would the chances be? It'd give you a 60% chance to have an epic. So you'd pay £200 for 4 Forge Passes, and you've got a 60% chance of getting an epic relic. That's actually quite criminal as far as raid goes. Yeah, I think it's the best way, Steve. I do still spend money on this account, but literally the only thing I've bought in a really long time now is the gem pack. I think I bought 5 or 6 primal shards when it came to the last 2x mythicals. I just bought a pack of 6, but I didn't go any further than that. What I'd quite like to buy these days would probably be energy, because I'm always saving it up in events, but as soon as a tournament comes along, I feel like I just haven't quite got enough. But not enough to ever want to buy the daily energy pack. That's also criminally just like mean from a perspective of value. Gem pack is good. I think if anyone said to me, oh, I have to spend money in raid, what shall I spend it on? Gems. Because gems become energy, become other things. But I never really see anything exciting in the shop anymore. However, it is Christmas, and I might break my own rule, because tomorrow we have the 2x primals. Not primals, sorry, 2x soulstones. And depending on how it goes, I might maybe pick up a little soulstone pack. Actually, let's just check. Sometimes they say from mortal soulstones. It's only from mortal. So actually, oh, that's kind of rough. I was hoping to rely on immortals. So that's actually a bit of a shame. All right, Greg. Yeah, that might have put a dent in my... Is it Hilva, the new champion that's up for grabs tomorrow? Because I keep spending all my mortal soulstones. I hoped it would be immortal. All White Sunshine as well. Yeah, I'm now regretting pulling all my Mortal Soul Stones. Which means it's Dungeon Divers, isn't it, to get the rest of the fragments for tomorrow? That's going to be hard. That's going to be really hard. I don't know how much energy that's going to take. We'll see. We will see. But the champion looks fun, and I think I would like to go for her. I don't know what faction she's in or if she's even in the game yet. And the dwarves. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, this would be a cool little Christmas present, but it's really going to depend on how many souls we have to buy. Yeah, that's pretty much the only way, Godfrey. That is, you've got to be very, very selective about what you choose to go for or not. Oh, is the graphics in-game bugging? Yeah, it was. Weird, but she's a very cool looking champion. But also, it's Christmas, so I guess if you are a spender and there is ever a time to spend, at least you'll get Mortal Soul Stones, you might get some really good souls, and you get a free, well, free is a strange word, but you'll get a legendary champion at the end of it. So it might be worth it. Right, we've got that done. How much more can we do before reset? We've got 14 minutes. Probably not going to do Tag Team Arena. That's not enough time. I'm only enabling because it's Christmas, Steve. And maybe if I get people to spend money in Raid, then maybe Plarium will listen to me one day and they can start making some very simple little UI changes that's going to make all of our lives a lot easier. But that is very, very wishful thinking. Is it going to be costly? Well, I didn't think it would be, but now I'm starting to think it will be. Because if it's just on if it's just on Mortal Soul Stones, I think in the last deck of Fate, Mortal Soul Stones were only worth 80 points. You need 1,000 points to flip one card. And there's, is it 5 or 6 rows by 8? I think it's like 40,000 points. So I can't maths that right now, but that's going to be a hell of a lot of Mortal Soul Stones. And the rest will be Dungeon Divers. And the points for Dungeon Divers are never good. But I'm going to guess it's going to cost me all my Soul Stones and probably all my gems for energy. Yeah, that probably seems about right. About 400 odd mortals. Which is pretty horrible. Like, really quite horrible. Also means you can't buy your way to doing it. But it might be that mortals are boosted on the chance, but immortal and eternal will still count towards points anyway. So you'll still be able to spend others, but they won't be on boosted rates. Which kind of sucks. Get these guys down. Get as many freebies as we can before reset. We've got 10 minutes. And then we're going to get absolutely spanked in live arena, as is Sunday night tradition. Well, keep that, you never know. Quad speed would be nice. Oh, that's pretty bad. There's only one occasion you'd ever want accuracy gloves. And they would, sorry, attack gloves, and they would have to have accuracy and speed on them, so they're going in the bin. 5-star, no good. Crit damage, you never know. Exactly. Karma, that's kind of my rule on it as well. It's Christmas. As a free to play, if you've saved 60, that's really good. Obviously 60 won't get you all the way to the champion, but you know, fill up your wish list. The rates aren't very good, but on the off chance you hit big, the soul upgrade to your champions that you're using will be way more of a benefit to your account than pulling any new champion. We need to spend some energy, but there's not really anything to spend on. I also noticed that they've ended the dungeon divers right as the Deck of Fate starts, because even at Christmas, Raid can't be nice enough to allow us just one overlapping event. That would be too much to ask. Yeah, I agree with Steve there. On the off chance you get like a 4-star plus for any of your champions, it's going to be massive. I think while we wait for reset, I'm going to get back to a miserable task here, and that is rolling all of this mercurial gear. And I've been going through it, and I have been very, very unlucky with the gear that I've got. I've hardly had anything with speed on it. And where I have, the rest of the stats have been really bad. I've been, yeah, like one speed thing here. It's a good set of substats, but very, very unlucky. And when I do get speed and I roll it, it doesn't roll into speed. Yeah, RNG feels like it's not been much fun recently. One thing I am going to update on, because there is a small chance she's actually listening right now. So I think last week I told the story of my girlfriend that started playing Raid Shadow Legends after basically looking at me like I was insane for playing Raid Shadow Legends. She has been playing quite a lot, and she finally spent some money in game, which is hilarious because she said she never would. So in a minute, I'm probably going to get a text saying, Dan, why would you tell them? Exactly, Steve. And also Karma, that's ridiculous. You get Duchess and Predator. Duchess, I know a lot of people don't talk about her anymore, but she's still just one of the best support champions in the game, hands down. One of my favorite champions. She didn't buy the gem pack, no. I don't even know if I want to say what she bought. But suffice to say, I told her maybe don't do that one again. There are other things to spend your money on if you're going to. Oh yeah, Sonny, I'm going to be in loads of trouble for saying that. On the off chance she's watching, it's like game over for me. See, this is what keeps happening. You get a nice roll into speed by default, but then it doesn't roll speed. Yep, she just texts me. Yeah, I'm sorry for putting you on blast, but lessons need to be learned. The thing that you did spend your real life money on is not something I would suggest spending your real life money on. What relic is that, Steve, that you were saying, the mythical relic? But actually, just to sort of close off that story, it's been really interesting looking at someone that's got an account that low level, because it's like literally a few weeks old, and it is so different than when I started playing Raid about 5-6 years ago. Because nowadays you can start with a legendary and a bunch of really amazing epics, but you've got no access to the areas that will allow you to upgrade said epics. Like trying to do potion keeps for the kind of top tier essence stuff is not easy as a new player. I actually think I did, Steve. I think I did say if there's one thing that you should never spend your money on, it's that one thing. But you know what Raid's like. You're in the middle of something, you can't finish it, so you have to buy your way out of it. That's how they make the money on. Tibia Servitude. Let's have a look. Oh, that's the wrong button. It's... Why can't I find it? Why am I being blind? Oh, that's why. It's right there. Yeah, see, that's an amazing relic. That's really good. I would put that on Duchess as well. Last Laugh, I think, was on mine for a little while. That's quite good for her as well. Just anything to stop her dying. Because if she's on your team and she dies, your team's dead. Yeah, I've only got one mythical relic as well, actually. And I put mine on... I think I put it on Thor. Yeah, I got the Covetous Passion, which I think was from Chaos Awakes. I actually pulled it during a video that I was doing, which was very lucky. But apart from that, I've not had any other mythical ones. Would probably help if I did my live arena for the month when the tournament's up, or the season's up. And then at least I'd have a chance. But whilst it's the Covetous Passion is really, really good, as soon as that Doorstop fusion came along, what's his name? Doorkeep? Where is he? The only great thing about Covetous Passion is it obviously it puts Shatter out on the champion wearing it, whereas Granite puts it on all the players on the team. So I think it kind of lost a bit of value once he came out. Yeah, Thor does absolutely smack. Like, I've got him in a good build, but it's not in a great build, and he does serious work. Okay, I might have changed the build a little bit because he's got more attack now, but this guy hits hard. A lot of people use him in Hydra, and I've never actually taken him in. But he does crazy damage. And especially at 5-star, I've got him with Soul Reap as well, so anything he doesn't kill tends to die anyway. Yep, solo Doom Tower. Also, I've been... where are you? Doom Tower. I've actually been running basically Marius and Thor as like a duo. And whenever I hit a stage that they can't do, I just put Calvalax in there. And then that means that I'm actually going to win the stage. But pretty much Marius and Thor can clean up almost everything in the game. How are we for time? When is the reset? 41 seconds. And then it's just a race to get all the dailies done and do some live arena. How are you finding it being back? To Mr. Aining. I think I actually quit for a little while at exactly the same time, around about Herndig kind of time. I want to say he was a fusion and I did the fusion and I felt really burned out, so I stopped playing the game for a few months. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's a lot more powerful nowadays. So back in the Herndig days, that was before blessings, before relics, before epic champion empowerment, before area bonuses. So yeah, everyone's crazy now. All the builds are completely cracked out. Nice. Primal Shard, thank you very much. I'm not going to risk buying anything in the Soul Merchant in case we pull something tomorrow. But yeah, raid hits real different now compared to back then. Because it's not just the champion power. It's like a lot of people in Arena are running their nukers at like near 300 speed. And back in those days, like 210 would have been insane for a nuker's speed. Right, let's get that on in the background and we'll do some quests. Keep leveling up this little fusion guy. Upgrade kind of anything. I agree, Karma, I completely agree. There is no game quite like it. If you're one of those people that has to see something through to completion, then Raid is like kryptonite. Because no matter how much you complete, you can't actually fully complete the game. Which is kind of, it's kind of brilliant, but it's also the main catch. Yeah, so Steve, even going back a year, well, a couple of years, that's... is ultimately what changed everyone's accounts, or at least their rosters, was Awakening. Soulstones and Awakening completely just meant that champions were insane. I mean, even if you just look at a mythical, look at what you get from a blessing. It's like having a whole Great Hall dedicated to one champion. All right, Andy, welcome. In fact, Andy, I didn't quite catch it earlier because I was just skimming over Discord while I was out doing Christmas shopping, but I'm sure you said something about food and Christmas. So I wonder what you were up to. I am very well, thank you. I've been out for the day, did Christmas things, had a German sausage and some churros, and then helped my girlfriend put up her Christmas tree. And then came home to do some raid for some Sunday night shenanigans. Right, I think is that all the daily quests we can do? Yes. Okay, cool. So as soon as that is done, we'll jump into Grim Forest as well, actually. Because I want to get that last charm or whatever it's called. As soon as this has ended. Yeah, I went full on Bratverse today. It's kind of the indicator to me that Christmas has finally started. Good. So you should be drunk, Andy. That's what we expect. At least we've got that done so we can get one more soul stone. That is pitiful to only have 15. That is going to be my New Year's resolution. Is I'm going to stop pulling soul stones as soon as I get them. The mortal ones at least anyway. I don't do it with the others. Mr. Aining, I will be doing takeovers again, but I'm going to wait until after the Christmas break. I don't want to promise anything that I can't deliver at the moment. And I'm still finishing up the last one that I've got on my schedule at the moment. But pretty much sometime between Christmas and New Year, I will open it up on my Discord again. I'll put the menu in the Discord so you can pick what you like. How many days? Well, we've got 2 days for gear enhancement, so that's fine. So let's see if we can get lucky in Grim Forest. I've still got a couple of little bosses to do. Mainly Mimics and these guys. Is it Phrygius? I've got a few of those to do. This one to get more damage. We've done 131 stages. But yeah, we've unfortunately got to spend loads of these Grim Forest Essence to unlock random stages so we can get the 15th charm. And I've had a look at other people doing it, and they're all in different places for different people, so you can't actually even copy someone. So it's kind of just wasting the essence on a luck thing, really. Which feels like a shame, because I'd quite like to dive into normal, just to see the difference between normal and hard. With the Withir one, it's over here, isn't it? The Withir one. Withir's tricky because she's fast and she cleanses like crazy and heals like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, it feels like a shame to waste all these little, I don't know what they're called, essence. To just unlock empty stages, but the chest rewards seem kind of interesting. Any of the stars would be good for the mythical, but some gems would be nice, or maybe some soul stones for tomorrow. Yeah, I actually struggled with Freya as well, Sonny. Like, I killed all the other bosses, but I really struggled with Freya because I just couldn't get a good team. Eventually, I got this. And I managed to just sort of CC them, so they couldn't do anything. But it's almost like you get the ads nearly killed, Freya cleanses them, puts a shield on them, and then Alaz kind of bounces back and just smacks everyone down. That took me a good few attempts to get that done. I had to sit and refresh every day, using all of my rerolls until I could do it with a team. Got a chest. Nice. But I'm wondering how many days it's going to be of doing what I'm doing right now until I actually get that final charm. Because I feel like I'm just wasting my little essence things. Steve, you finished the purple area, didn't you? I'm sure you posted it. I think you finished it before I did. I'm sure you posted a picture of that at some point. Here's another one I need to do. I might save all the Phrygius battles for kind of end of rotation for when I've run out of things to do. This could be good. This needs a reroll. Venomage, Leo. Might be able to do that. That mythical book from the Kale fight was really handy. That's probably the easiest mythical book Raid have ever given us. Got the last chest. I think that's 30 chests now, so that'll complete one quest. That's good. I had to manual it as well. There's no way I could do that on auto. Maybe if you got to pick the perfect team, maybe you could auto it, but no way. Oh, this sucks having to use all the 7 remaining essence. This is one part of the Grim Forest that I don't think is particularly fun. Is cleaning up at the end and wasting days worth, because I'd rather be going on to normal. Didn't get it today. So how many left? 1. One more day should get it. Yeah, feels like a shame. But anyway, let's get served in live arena because it's Sunday. Start with our usual picks and then see if we have to branch out. They got 2 speed leads, so they'll probably ban the Calvalax. Yeah, I really, really like the Grim Forest. I know that it's not anything new in Raid, if you really think about it. It's basically like they just combined Doom Tower with Cursed City, but somehow they've done it in a way that makes it feel more fun than, well, definitely more fun than Cursed City. I still quite like Doom Tower, but I think it's the best bit of content they've thrown in the game for a while. And I was reading someone's YouTube comments, and they made a good point of saying that Grim Forest, the rewards that you get for it feel like the rewards that they should have given us for Chimera, because Chimera rewards are just crap, like completely crap. We didn't, yeah, we deserved better than Chimera rewards, and it's like Grim Forest kind of filled that gap. Yes, so much better than Cursed City. I really don't enjoy Cursed City, and I'm not a big fan of Faction Wars Hard either. Might be a loss. They'll ban Calvalax, surely. Unless they ban now. I like the concept of Chimera. Like, I really like the concept of Chimera, but... oh, they didn't. That's kind of put me in a bit of a trouble. But the rewards for Chimera are so bad. Even Chimera Clash rewards aren't good enough. I don't know how this is going to work. I have a funny feeling that Empress is going to wreck me here. So, Sunny, funny you mentioned that. How did we go first? I have been, you know me, I like a spreadsheet. So I have been keeping a spreadsheet now for, I think in 2 days' time, it will be 6 months, which feels like a really long time in raid terms. And I have written down every day's worth of clan boss rewards that I've got. Because I too was wondering, have they nerfed it? And... spoiler alert, I don't know, which is like the worst answer. But the rates feel a lot more erratic than they used to be. I'm not sure I'd say it's been nerfed, but something's definitely happened to it. Oh, we're just about to get murdered by Empress. Unless we... oh, no, we're not. We're fine. Yeah, it feels stingy, but it's... you know, there's still a lot of shards coming from there. If anything, if there's one thing I've noticed you don't get from Clan Boss as much anymore, it's actually legendary books. The shards feel erratic, but I'm still getting them. But legendary books, over the 6 months, like it's just gone down, like completely down. Yeah, Steve, I mean, ultimately it is RNG. There's no grand conspiracy to it. I've done that, Andy. When I've done takeovers and either pulled shards or done clan boss rewards, they always seem to get way more than I do. That sounds about right. But yeah, I don't know what it is about it, because I thought after 6 months of like collecting data, then I'd see a very obvious sign. But oh, nice! Thank you for the win, Cotton-eyed Mo. Easiest win ever. The longest I went without having a sacred shard, I think, was 49 days, not 50. It was 49 days, and I got it on the 50th. That's when I thought that they'd nerfed it. Long time, and Andy, like really long time. It's things like that that I wish Plarium... Oh, this is going to be a horror... Oh yeah, look at his points. 21k. Yeah, it's things like that that I wish there was a bit more transparency from Plarium about. Oh, what are we going to do here? Let's just try and go first and bomb them, maybe? We'll see. I don't see us beating someone with that many live arena points. We'll see. Yeah, that's arguably the only answer, Andy, would be to have a mercy system built into it. This team's horrible. No, they'll be in Stone Skin. If he's got that many points, I imagine all of his champions are in Stone Skin. We get rid of that. But I imagine Calvalax is going to go and instantly get turned into a sheep, because there are 3 6-star sheeps, 1 5-star. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they would do, Andy. This team is going to absolutely wreck me. Ah, Duchess, if you buff, that's tricky. Ow. Sonny, do you mean the, what's it called? The optimizer? Oh, I thought I might get lucky then. Oh, we might actually win this. No way. No way. Oh, Nell for the win. I did not think we'd win that. Big old dirty whale. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be a win, but I'll tell you what, I will take it. But look at this, this is even worse. This guy's got 33,800 points worth of battles. Like, surely I can't get lucky twice. Well, you never know. Yeah, I'll do that for you, Sonny. It's I'm currently working on Dav's account, like Dav from Discord. And it's a little bit of a pain to set up, but once you kind of get into the flow of it, it's really, really good. But what we'll do is we'll chat ahead of time, because the most kind of beneficial thing to do is like write a list of your favorite champions and sort of see it as, if I had to put my best gear on this champion, then who would be next, who would be next, who would be next. And it's kind of like rebuilding the account from the top down. Last time I did it on Dav's account was about a year ago, and I managed to do his whole account in one day. I gave myself 8 hours to see if I could do it. We get rid of Commodus, or no, we need to get rid of that. Doesn't matter, we'll survive it. Top tip, quit winning. I don't want to quit winning, I just wish we had this luck when the actual seasons were on. That was a good play, banning Gizmak from them. How are we going first? How? Okay. Oh, Marius is going to die. Oh, ouch. Damn. Okay. I don't think we're winning this one. Oh, is that right, Steve? I'll tell you what, that would be brilliant, though. I've not yet come across any of my clan mates in Live Arena, nor anyone in Discord. But I've seen someone in my clan link pictures in Discord saying, look, we're fighting each other. That would be quite funny. Yeah, of course he's baiting me, I know, and I'm gonna rise to it every single time. Like, if he goes first, I know he's gonna pick Marius so that I can't. I'm sure he's got Calvalax as well, so he'll take Calvalax. And probably Fabian. Let's go like that. The dream team. Yeah, same, Steve. I've never faced anyone I know. That Leo's going to be a problem with my setup. Who do you ban out of a 6-star Fabian and a 6-star Armands? Probably Armands, because we do have mythicals, and Fabian can't lock out a mythical. Yeah, let's go for the Armands. Come on. We just need to sort out the Leo because he could one-tap the entire team. Oh, strong as well. No, we're good. We're good. Very nice. That wasn't bad. What was that? Was that? Wow. 3 out of 5. I'll take it. See, Sonny, that's what I want to see happen. That's exactly what I want to see. 34th. Like, what is with these guys tonight? 34.8k points. And he's already taken my Gizmac. Bastard. It's fine, we'll play into it. See, Andy, that actually means you do more live arena than I do. I do not even do 1 fight a day. It's bad. Oh. I've got just the thing. Let's go with that. We'll leave the Gizmac and we will ban Shuzan. Go with that. Oh, I knew he'd do that. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I should have seen that coming. Oh, I just played myself. I did pull for the mythicals for the last 2x, but I didn't get any mythicals. And we are done. Oh, I deserved that. I shouldn't have. Yeah. I deserved that loss. That was stupid. At Lich, I would never. Well, I should never pull a Primal Shard outside of a 2x. And I'm not going to do it again, I think. Because a mythical is just too powerful to miss out on. I think this year I'm only going to pull primals when it's a 2x, but not 2x in general, but just 2x on mythicals. Pulled a double mythical outside the 2x. Damn. That's the other side of it though, isn't it? You just never can quite tell. Oh, that puts me in a tricky pinch. Can I survive the Calvalax at 2 stars? And ban the Marius. If I was him, I would ban the Duchess. We'll see. Oh, he didn't. Thought he'd ban Duchess. We have to protect. You never know. Lich, my favorite Void is the one that you just mentioned, but I don't have her. That is my most wanted champion on my entire account. I've got a six-star soul waiting for her, and I've had it for months. Months and months and months. Knew that was going to be a loss. Yeah, I bet. She looks very, very, very interesting. I really want to try the Chimera team using her. The Chimera Titus style team, but with Senna instead of a third buff extender. And I also really want to try her with that Barbarian legendary, that Apardin clan father. I think they'd make a really underrated duo. See, Andy, you say that. In a minute, I'll show you my souls that I've got for mythical champions, and then I think you'll know which one I'm also going to pull next. I've got like 5- and 6-star souls for almost every mythical that I haven't got, but I've got a 1-star soul for Mezamel. So I'm willing to bet that my next mythical is going to be Mezamel. Just because. I'm actually going Calvalax, just in case they go it. Yeah, Andy, we don't have souls. That is an odd pick. Let's take away Fabian. They take away Calvalat. We still got Nell. We might be alright. Of course, they're all in stone skin. Oh, you shouldn't have given up. The strip failed. You would have won that. You would have 100% won that battle. Andy, when I do... Oh, 20,000 points. When I do your takeover, I'm just going to pull all your mythical shards. Just because. Also, what day is Demon Spawn, Andy? Because we'll have to do that. I said I'd do it last week, and I'll be brutally honest, I forgot. I totally forgot. See, Sonny gets it. Thursday, Friday. What day's Christmas? Is that Wednesday, Thursday? We'll make it happen. I will message you and we will make it happen. Steve, you're always stirring. No, we're going to ban him. So I will raise you another burner. Thursday, Christmas. Okay. Okay, well, I can't actually make that a promise then. But we'll see. I was tempted to see if I could do a Christmas Day live stream, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to escape to do it. Or if I will be sober enough to make any sort of sense. Yeah, we'll do it in January. Or do we bring in... Ooh, I can't decide. Let's go Sulfurian. Go Calvalax and kick him in the balls. Ban you. Ban Marius, interesting. Yeah, that's true, actually. The more silver you've got, the more I'll be able to do on your account. Yeah, no, I'm not going to actually stream Christmas Day. Maybe for a little bit, but it will depend on what else is going on. It won't be like a serious stream if I do. I'll probably just show up drunk, say hello, lose some live arena battles. As long as he doesn't get a revive off, we should be alright. Well, I appreciate that, Andy. We'll definitely get something sorted. I'm just waiting for your next shard pulls when you pull a Valkyrie. I think your account is overdue a Valkyrie after all the grief she's given you in Faction Wars. No, you say that, Andy. I guarantee if you try and do live arena on Christmas Day, loads of people are going to be playing. Because once dinner's done, everyone's just going to escape to their phones. I've got a funny feeling Raid's going to be very busy on Christmas Day. Oh boy, Valk was actually one of my first legendaries. And when I got her, I didn't really understand what I was supposed to be doing with her. I'm hoping I go first here, otherwise I am going to die. First legendary, Adeline. Was it part of the login or was it a pull? Oh, I don't know who to ban. Login. My first pulled legendary was actually Countess Lix, who I don't use nearly enough, and she's absolutely awesome. Wow. Yeah, I think this one's a loss. Yep. Damn. We got wrecked. I just need to spend some energy because I don't like being over the cap. And it is official. All of my energy now goes into Ice Golem. I actually don't farm anywhere else now. Shamrock. Yeah. Andy, bombs work from attack, but poisons don't unless you use the Arachnelixir relic. But poisons and HB burns scale off of max HP, whereas bombs are definitely attack. One more to get rid of the energy. I'm now actually quite worried about the Hilva deck of Fate tomorrow. I don't think I've got nearly enough resources to actually get it. Yeah, that'll be it, Andy. He'll be with Arachnelixir to get that kind of damage. That's a very good bit of gear, but don't want it. One thing I would like to look at, and I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, is I assume now everyone has got their 5-star Xenomorph. Now, not last week's stream, but I think maybe the one before that, we tried to see if we could solo Dragon 10. And now that we've got 5-star, I want to know if we can do it. Pretty sure I've got my preset. That'll do. We are going to need to upgrade this. Yeah, I feel like that a lot of the time, Alpha. But I must admit, I've actually been very lucky with shard pulls lately. I haven't got anything good from them, but I have been pulling a lot of dupe style legendaries. Let's see if this guy can solo dragon now. Never gonna happen. I haven't actually used... I don't think I put Xenomorph in my picks for Grim Forest at all. Oh yeah, he's never getting past wave 1. No way. Not a chance. Might need to change his relic. Actually, I've just realised I might have the wrong relic on him. Oh, he's doing better than I thought he would. If he can solo Dragon 10, I'm going to make a whole ass video about how I've changed my mind about this champion. I wish he hadn't have just used Infest, though. That might kill us for round 2. Alar, I don't have him. But I have had a chance to use him because Dav on his account has got him. I think he's really good. Oh, can we survive this? Oh, come on, take a turn. Heal. Heal. I reckon with the golden elixir relic, he could actually do this. Go on. Go on. Live. Just live. Yes. Fucking hell. Never thought that'd happen. Yeah, I mean, oh, the dragon hits so hard. Go on, fucking live. No, okay, I reckon we can do it, though. I genuinely think we can do it. Waves will be slower. I reckon with a relic change. He has got Arachne Elixir. Yeah, if we put on... Might level up a new one. Let's see. I reckon he can do it. Yeah, Vushan, I think I might have done. I'm going to check his build, but what I thought I would do is rebuild his masteries once he hit level 5. So I might take a look at that as well. Because, yeah, if he got a bit more speed, then obviously it's just more chances at a turn. Do I have... Yeah, you know what? I am going to take this up. I don't have a high-level golden elixir. And what's the point in saving resources if you're not going to use them? Now it's a 16% heal. Masteries. Do I have that one? I actually don't think I've got it on him. That one, isn't it? Spirit Haste. Because I actually reckon he could solo dragon if I forgot about the offense tree and just went down the defense and support. Scruffle and Shinny. That I would like to see. Yeah, I think if I reset the masteries out to just make him a solo champion, he could do it. Or maybe if I bring someone in that gives him an aura and just let them die. Let's make it fair. Let's bring in a deacon. I think I've got 2. No, I've only got 1. I say take in a deacon, but take all of his gear off. But no, I want him to solo it. I don't want to bring in another champion. I want him to actually solo it on his own. Waves are going to be slower because no Arachne Elixir. But I think if I did a team preset, it might go a bit better. Yeah, exactly. I think if we went down the defense tree, we'd just go for a resistance stack on him. If Golden Elixir doesn't do it, we'll just rebuild him. But that's all it's going to be that's holding us back, is it's going to be resistance. I think the HP and defense are fine. Accuracy is landing. And I know I could take over a manual it, but I almost also want to see if he can do it on full auto with no presets. Also, I don't have much in the way of area bonuses for Dragon. So if I went HP resistance, I don't think it'd be a problem at all. Okay, yeah, I think we're good so far. Yeah, one more in first. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, take 2. So it's not looking good, is it? Okay. Okay, let's have a think. What am I actually going to use Xeno for? And shall I just build him to be a tank? We could bump up his resistance by about 10. I summoned mine, what do you call it? The remnant summon, and I got, I think, the Hungerer. So that was pretty miserable. Do we have a free set? We have got a free reset. Let's see if online we can find a Raid Shadow Legends Mastery like calculator. Oh, this is weird. I think the reason I didn't go down the defense tree is a lot of it isn't really going to benefit him. Sod it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. We go resistance build. %5 extra heal. I haven't had a mythical relic yet. I don't think I've quite got enough of those red fragments. Because I've still got a couple of those, is it Phrygius bosses to do? I'll have a look in a minute, I haven't actually checked. Okay, so we'll go damage from AoE, but I guess the dragon is AoE, so 5% reduced damage. More turn meter. That's a bit of a no-brainer. We'll do that. More stats. That might be helpful for the poisons. Yeah, we'll go that. Don't care about Eagle Eye. I guess we could go Cycle of Magic. Maybe Delay Death. Yeah, it'll have to be that. I don't think counteract procs regeneration, does it? We've kind of got to go with that. And I think I'd rather have Master Hexer over Spirit Haste. And then it's, do we go accuracy or resistance? How much accuracy has he got? Not crazy amounts in Dragon. We're going to have to go accuracy again. And we'll go that. 50% counterattack, I guess. More poisons. And we'll do that. It's not a lot different, but it is slightly more tanky. Maybe try a different banner. Let's just have a look at... Yeah, see, I haven't got the... I've only got 65 of those Grim Forest. Hold on, I'll move... my camera's in the way. I've only got 65, so I haven't had the chance to craft one yet. Let's find a resistance banner for Xeno, but then he'd lose a lot of HP, so maybe he's actually alright as he is. That might work. I think we can make this work. We'll add not a 1-star. 5-star, good. What 5-star? 5%. We don't need attack because he's no longer got Arachne Elixir. HP, good. I'll take it to 4, not 5. Sod it. No, we'll take it to 5. We'll go with that. Might just about have enough accurate resistance now. Get the energy. Okay, take 3. Can we solo the dragon with Xeno? Why does this time feel like it's going worse? Yeah, we'll see. Again, I could probably make my life a little bit easier if I actually put team presets on. Because especially when he's fighting the dragon, he doesn't need to be using his A2 skill. Wow, his health is low. That is very low. Oh, shit. Okay. There's not much more I can do to the gear he's already in to make him that much better. But the ring, yeah, we'll find a new ring because he doesn't need attack. We'll just go HP, it's the only thing that matters. 2 set of... Okay, a 2 set protection might be the answer. We'll go with that. Like, this dragon is going down. Like, he's got to go down. The heals are already a lot bigger. That's good. Relic level is about as high as I'd be willing to take it. I think it's now level 12. And I don't want to use any of my 4-star... basalt or whatever they're called. I don't even actually know if I've got any left. I probably wouldn't take golden elixir higher than what it is now. I just wish he would be a bit smarter about, like, the AI about targeting. Because obviously you'd want to target the person with Infest. So the AI is a bit weird. Could consider changing the blessing as well. See, I thought about lifesteal, but his poisons won't trigger lifesteal, I don't think. I might be wrong, but I don't think poisons trigger lifesteal. And if I was manualing it, I'd probably go after this champ here. I think it's Cardinal. I'd be going after her. It is better. Yeah, we're healing a lot more per hit. Per turn, sorry. I mean, obviously we could bring in a champion with an aura, which would probably make this just a guarantee. This fucker here needs to die. Good. Right, let's do it. Go on. Yeah, resisting the poisons. That might be it. We might be good. The turns are so fast. I've never seen the dragon move so fast. Right, we got... Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, it's close. Live. 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 Yes. Nice. Nice. Okay, he can. It wasn't pretty. Yes, aura does still remain active even if the leader dies. That was nice. Okay, Xeno can solo Dragon 10. That's quite nuts. It could have just been a fluke, but I think it could do it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to save that as a new preset. Wow. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. Wow, that's actually impressive. Free login legendary. Solo Dragon 10 hard. Yeah, I'm toying on that, Vushan. Sorry if I'm butchering your name every stream. But Spirit Haste, again, only works if there's other people in the team, and I just wanted to do it 100% solo. To speed it up, I might manually target the Cardinal in the next wave. Because if she gets a revive off, it just takes 5 times longer. That's very impressive. Yeah, if we just target this one, because that's the healer. Although wave 2 feels very sketchy. Now she's got so many buffs. Yeah, she debuffs. She can't actually get, what's it called? Infest. That's all right. So if we do manually target, it won't actually make a difference because they won't get infest anyway. So just full auto random it is. Not many poisons on the dragon this time, though. Ouch. Yep, it's doable. It's totally doable. Damn. Impressive. He did it, mate. He actually did it. I don't think that would be possible without golden elixir. Plus, there's still 2 gem slots. I don't think those 2 will actually make that much of a difference, but it's a little bit extra. Do that. More accuracy in case of resists. Fill turn meter whenever their HP drops below 50%. Probably a good shout. Yeah, let's go for that. I don't know, I actually think Hexa is better than Spirit Haste. In a purely solo context, that is. And if we got area bonuses, we could make that probably a lot cleaner than it is. Because for Dragon, yeah, look, we don't really have anything. If we bumped up that HP up to the resistance, then we could probably go back into a more attacky style build. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, Teox, you know. I would like to see Teox and Xeno side by side. I think that'd be a good combo. But at least I now know what I'm going to make a video on for tomorrow. Xeno being a little awesome alien. Just be nice if Alien had maybe a bit of use in live arena. That could be quite interesting, but I think you'd have to build him very differently. He's so squishy. And Calvalax. No? Okay. Interesting. Come on. There we go. Oh, I forgot he can cleanse. That's us done. Or Barrios. No, not enough. Damn. Yeah, no, honestly, my area bonuses are terrible because I just don't. The only time I do live arena is when we stream. But the only ones I've actually focused on were Hydra as well as Faction Wars. And the only reason I went for other stats is because when I do dungeons now, I pretty much run just Marius. And he's already fast, so I didn't need speed. I think for Dragon, yeah, speed and HP would be... Speed, HP, resistance would probably be the best bet for him. Yeah, my area bonuses are crap. Like, look at them, they're pitiful. Plus, I kind of want to get Cursed City up just to make it less of a chore every rotation. But yes, they are pretty bad area bonuses. Soul Divide, maybe not Candraphon, even though he's really good, but if you've got a Newt, that's kind of like your first, not solo content, but definitely speedrun style content. And yeah, Steve, if I see Hilda in the shop, I would buy her as well. Hilda. But only if you're going for the event tomorrow. What I don't know is if they're then going to put her in the summon pool for Void legendary shards in general. Interesting. Let's go bombs and ban Noel. Valvor, it's because I'm just a nerd. It's the only game I play. Well, I only play one other game, but everything else is just raid. And Tag Team Arena is brutal. Absolutely and utterly brutal. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was really silly. Let's just go for the nuke. That on Embrus. Oh, didn't get the bombs off. Oh, don't lose to a solo Embrus. Good. No, hold on. Good night. Sonny, if you start on the whole Newt Nut thing, you'll only have yourself to blame. You know what he's like. You know what he's gonna do. And yes, Soul Divide. Yes, if you pull a Newt, I would make him your next 6-star. Unless there's someone else you really want to go first. But Newt is going to unlock Fire Knight, pretty much any kind of solo-esque or at least speedrun content. I think it'd be a very big change for your account. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be much help for you, but I have got a video. If you search on my channel for Romantu videos, I did do some tips for Tag Team Arena. And I would say the best bet that most people are going to have is to try and get in early in the week and get your battles done then. Because that's when you're going to have the most chance of going up against people that haven't set a powerful team. If you try and do it on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it becomes a lot more difficult. And two key nightmares, fine. Like, it will come. One thing I think that we don't really have to worry about anymore is speed tunes for Clan Boss. Oh, who do you ban? That one. Let me ban Marius anyway. Oh, full house stone skin. Let's try not to die to Leonardo. Andy, if it's like anyone else's account, you'll get him when you're not trying to get him. Like, you can blow as many shards in a 2x as you can even imagine, but you'll just pull him accidentally one day, I reckon. Okay, time to die. Good, you knew it was coming. Okay, I'll take the win. That's fine by me. Soul Divide, that is crazy. That's two pretty insane legendaries to get from 2 shards. I got Candrafon recently. I've been wanting him for years. I'd say maybe he's not quite as good in 2025 as he once was, but he'll put in crazy work for your account, like crazy work. Oh, this guy's picking all the champions I want to pick. Oh, see, what do you do now? Just going to have to try and survive it. I've got to get rid of that Marishka. Oh my god, look at that team. That's disgusting. If I take Sulfurion, he'd probably ban Sulfurion. We're going to have to. That is a dirty team. Filthy, dirty whale team. Yeah, ban the Sulfurion, and we are fucked. Oh, what do we do? There's nothing we can do, I don't think. So we get lucky with a sleep. We did. But now we have to wake him up. And she's got Polly. So Marius is going to be a sheep. Maybe. No, we're dead. We're totally dead. Totally dead. Yeah, that was a bit of an ouch lineup, that one. That wasn't very kind. Yeah, it's game over. But I'm not ending the fight. He's going to have to earn it. GG Felix forever. I'm going to get in trouble now you've asked me that question. No, I didn't finish the season. I've done it again. I didn't even climb much higher than the last live stream that we did. But in my defense, I have been quite busy. Got a Siroth for your troubles. Yeah, sounds about right. But no, I didn't finish it. I slacked out. Again. But like I don't know how many seasons they've run so far, but I have failed at every single one of them. Oh, it's going to be like that, is it? Sonny, you have a Commodus? That would be epic. You should definitely build Commodus. He's like, isn't he one of the most sought after arena kind of nukey bombers in the game? What did you get? Second. Let's take away, I guess, their speed. That one, we want that one. Steve, I know you're thinking exactly what I'm thinking. You got a mythical... Oh, what one was it? Oh, this guy. Go on, what one did you get? Go on. Oh. The better one. The best one you could have possibly got. Nice. Like, actually nice. Oh, this Wukong might... What's he going to do? Okay, good. He's on cooldown. That is absolutely filthy. Look, I'm going to check the relic out now, actually. One thing that I will say about Grim Forest relics is they all look good. Oh, you are a lucky, lucky person. So it's kind of like Cat's Gaze, but arguably better. So you can ignore 25% defense on a relic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the lens is actually better than Cat's Gaze. Because, I mean, Cat's Gaze is absolutely brilliant, but ignore defense when attacking enemies with higher max HP. So I guess it's a little bit conditional, but that is... If I had that lens, I would put it straight on Toshiro. That's insane. Congratulations. That is really nice. I wonder if I've actually got any forging we can do. See, I can't even pull one of these yet. But we'll try our luck on the epic. And hope we don't get a rare. That, honestly, that is insane. I'm quite jealous. No, of course we got a rare. Bastards. Absolute. Yeah. So it's funny that you say that, because I've only got one mythical relic on my account, and I got the what's it called? The Covetous Passion. I got this one. And for so long, I actually couldn't work out how to put it on, who to put it on. And I ended up putting it on Thor, but not for any real reason other than just kind of because. But yeah, that is an absolutely disgusting relic. Well done. So you say that this rotation gives 100 red mats, and I don't know where I'm supposed to get the last red mats, because I've pretty much finished it. Okay, I haven't done this fight over here. I haven't done the high level mimic, and I've got, I think, 2 more Brigus battles to do, but I've done everything else. I've done 131 of the 135 stages. And I have not got 100 mythical mats. So maybe it is just locked behind that. I don't know, because as far as I'm aware, the Phrygius battles don't give it. They just give this. Unless I'm completely missing something. But I assume there's still some stuff to get, because in the vendor, I got the 2 bigger chests, but I haven't got that one. So I assume there's like 1,000 more, whatever these are called, Grim Gold. Oh, okay, so maybe, I don't know whether it's, I just got unlucky. But yeah, I certainly haven't had 100 red mats. Nowhere close. Oh, of course you've got Sigfriend. In the forest store, what to buy? I don't know. And I've been wondering about this. I probably... Because you've got 2 currencies... I guess the only thing to buy is the chests full of artifacts and accessories. I can't really think of anything else that you'd want to buy. Because it gets to a point where you don't need to upgrade the curios, because you'll probably be able to take the stages down without them. Bomb these guys, see if that works. Yeah, I mean, I would say for the gear chest. it is still once again RNG. I don't know, Steve, it sucks. I keep getting matched up against ridiculous, like 18k compared to my 5.6. I thought matchmaking was only weird when it was during a season. But this is not a whole lot of fun. And now Sigfriend is going to do the Sigfriend thing. Whatever it is that he actually does. Oh, damn. Okay. I'll take that. I don't know what happened because I don't understand Sigfriend. Lich, I normally just stream Sunday nights. In the new year, I might start doing it twice a week. I might start doing Thursday and Sunday. But it just sort of... it's the only thing I can really do around my kind of weekly schedule. Go that. I mean, who'd you ban? Probably that. All stone skin, of course. You know what? Let's open weird and just see what happens. Also, to anyone in chat, has anyone managed to build a 9-piece of the new Mercurial set? I feel like I'm a long way off being able to do a 9. Oh, that's completely killed us. That's a shame. Oh, we're so dead. Yep. GG, thank you. Like, there's got to be someone out there that's managed to do a 9-piece now. Just by pure RNG. A few people in my clan have linked bits of gear where they've got like quad speed rolls on mythical gear, so kind of like 5 rolls into speed. I have been really unlucky with gear rolls so far. Not that one. We want Armand's. Yeah, that's probably the next compromise. Is it would probably be crap. Come on, Duchess. No, I've been like incredibly unlucky with the gear rolls. We did some rolling at the beginning of the stream and it was just... You get speed on a bit of gear, but it's got crap substats with it. Or you get good substats and it rolls the other ones, not speed. What a weird pick. Then I still can't actually make a feral 9-piece on any champion. Don't know why. Just the RNG has never been kind. Okay. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite things about Grim Forest is the fact that we can now pick up remnant fragments. I did not think that they were going to allow us to do that. Oh, this fucking Star Sage. Trying to think of a High Elves champ that you'd want in Mercurial. Oh, I thought we were going to get lucky then. Go on, Lockout. Nah. Please, let's not get tapped by an Empress. Damn. Damn. Yeah, Galathea. I didn't actually think of that. I wasn't even thinking Mythicals. I don't have Galathea, so it'd be no use to me. Look at these matchups, though. This is crazy. Can't be dealing with Odin. Let's burn him. Yeah, let's go that way. I don't have Prisma either, but I think she's pretty interesting. Kind of one of the reasons I've been enjoying doing takeovers recently, because I've had a chance to play with champs that I just don't have. I got to spend like a couple of hours the other day playing with Nyes, and he's pretty insane. I can see why everyone wants to pull Nyes. Is he going to be in Supersonic? Yep. Okay. How is he not dead? Good. Right, we're good. We are good. Nice. One more. Just as a heads up, guys, I'm probably only going to stream for about another 20-25 minutes. So if anyone's got questions or content they want me to do, let me know. I'm still just stoked that we managed to do Dragon 10 with Xeno. That's kind of made my night, that has. Taking a screenshot of that for thumbnails. Thank you very much. Yeah, what I've actually got to do tomorrow is get like everything ready for Christmas. Because I have been absolutely slacking. Yeah, see, your early days still. Yeah, I can do that, Andy. I can definitely do that. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Good. Take the win. Yeah, we'll do that. Why don't we build... Let's find someone to build. Do you know what? We'll go Arbiter. We'll keep it nice and simple. Let me just make a preset and then we'll think we've got one. Yeah. And then we will just make a new one. But when it comes to building now, the game has changed so much, which is really quite nice. So what we'll do is we'll just take all of our gear off. Oh, I did not mean to press that. Okay. Best way for speed, and they've made it so easy now, is if you come over to here where it says priority stats and just put speed on highest, and obviously it's going to show you all the boots, so I tend to unselect the boots And then get rid of your set filters, which is the bottom option there. And also, yeah, get a PC, Andy. I agree with Steve. And yeah, once you've got speed selected as your highest and you've hidden your set filters, plus got rid of boots, then in theory, these should be all of your top tier gear in terms of speed. Now, I didn't check what Arbiter actually was before this. She was 377 speed. But yeah, this little button is just your friend. Just put that on high, speed on high, hide your set filters, and hide your boots. And then in theory, everything on the top here should just be your absolute best gear. So we'll get rid of gloves. That'll be my fastest chest. And then get rid of chest. That'll be my fastest weapon. Equip it. Get rid of weapons from that list. And if you build like this, it's easier with speed than it is any kind of damaging champion. Building DPS builds is the hardest, because you're always trying to weigh up crit rate, crit damage, other stats that come into play. But that'll be my fastest helm. On the shield, that one there. And then in order to crack this out as much as possible, because we've got one speed set, I would then find a pair of boots from the speed set, and it'll be those ones. And then with accessories, we can now add more speed than we used to be able to because of the variable set bonuses. Supersonic's got them as a 3-piece. I think Pinpoint is at a 2-piece. Yep. And Chronophage is also... So actually, if you've got 2 Chronophage accessories, that will net you the most speed. So if we just do that, and then once again, filter, banner, priority stats, speed, high, hide your set filters, and then the top one will be your fastest. And then that will get her at 377. I can't remember what it was before, but that's about as fast as we can get without using the optimizer. Yeah, obviously that's without set bonuses. That's just going on raw stats. Yeah, same speed. That's probably because I had my Arbiter. She's in my fastest gear, except for probably Duchess and what's it called? Arbase, who I've actually lowered the speed of recently. It was 418 before. Are they boobs? Yeah, okay, Arbase is a girl. But she was 418, but I've taken her down to 407. Because I needed the accuracy. But that is, I know I like sped through that really, really quickly. But your gear priority stats are really good. And you can do the same with every stat in there. But when it comes to building DPS, I would still say the optimizer is going to give you a better build than you could probably make on your own. Because in the latest, is it the latest video I did? The one about, like, do this now with your gear presets? I was actually surprised that the best build that it gave me for that guy's account actually had crit rate gloves, not crit damage gloves. But there was so much crit damage stuff among the other gear that somehow that's how the optimizer turned out. See, I think, Andy, if you're still listening, we're going to, like, get me more subscribers and then we will crowdfund you a PC. I think that's what we should do. I will ask everyone very nicely. But that's how I would go about getting the fastest gear. Also, chat, you're slacking. No comments on the new chicken in the background tonight. We've got a new mate. I thought it'd be somewhat festive for Christmas. Have I actually done Clan Boss today? I have. Week score. Yeah, we'll see if we can. I think that would be a good reason to do a crowdfund. That would be funny. I'm gonna do one more of these Xeno solos to make sure it wasn't luck. Actually, the same with my account, Andy. I can do really good support builds, but I'm not quite capable of doing any of those really crazy DPS builds. Does it lay eggs? It doesn't yet, but it's only been up there a day. Maybe it will lay an egg tomorrow. That would really fucking weird me out if it did. Yeah, get the knives. I don't know how many primal shards that would take. Probably 1,000. Yeah, that might be a good shout. I did say I should change his relic because right now he's just in Brimstone. Yeah, Steve, I will bring you the chicken. See? This bastard. We got one for my cousin, had a little baby recently, and apparently she likes farmyard animals. So my mum got her a chicken, and I thought, I want a chicken. So now I've got a chicken. That's how it goes. But he's great. It's kind of more real than it should be, but we like it. Yeah, I did try the Arachnelixir relic on him when we were doing it before, but he needed the healing, so I ended up going with Golden Elixir. But yeah, Blood Shield ring or something plus that blessing would probably mean I could then go back to using Arachnelixir. Not that one? Oh damn, that's... I've never even considered buying a raid account, but I know that a lot of people do sell them. But yeah, what's the relic that ignores defense per poison? Life Runic, thank you. Interesting. I've not considered that. I don't have one, so I couldn't try it. And what does it go up to? 4, 6, 8% ignore defense is pretty strong. If I pull one, I'll give that a go on Xeno, because right now he's in a boring build because it's just pure survivability. It's not much fun. It's just kind of waiting. Yeah, I'm not sure there's any rules against buying accounts in game. I know they cracked down on people trying to sell stuff in the global chat, but I guess if they made it not okay to buy accounts, then creators wouldn't be able to do account giveaways either. Yeah, you're right though. It is still a pain in the ass to build. Because you'd want, I guess then at that point you'd have to focus on damage, and then you'd lose the survivability. Yeah, if I could get a blood shield on him, which I don't think I've got for faction. No, I've got nothing for Dark Elves blood shield. But I think that plus, is it Miracle Heal? Emergency Heal. That would be really good. Then we could change the... Then I'd probably put him in Arachne Elixir. I mean, Sunny, I think you shouldn't be allowed to buy accounts. But also at the same time, let's say you've spent 10 grand on your account and you're done with raid. It would be nice for the person that spent to be able to at least get something back. I think that wouldn't be a bad shout. I don't think I'm going to put myself through faction wars. I can't be bothered. But what we can do is get the sacred shard from this. I actually considered selling my account about a year ago. I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, and I sold my World of Warcraft account for a lot of money. Like, the fact that someone paid it I thought was crazy. And that's going back probably 8 years ago I sold that account. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, giveaway, buying, kind of falls in the same thing. Yeah, we'll get the Sacred Shard and then we will call it a day on the stream, because somehow I've got to do Christmas things tomorrow and buy people presents. And what I am going to try and do, and I don't blame her if she doesn't want to do it, but I want to see if I can get my girlfriend like on camera and do live raid lessons now that she's completely addicted to raid. I just don't think she'll want to get on camera. I can't imagine that'll be her thing at all. Yeah, how many accounts have you got, Theo? I'm going to call you Theo, even though I think I know you're someone else now. I've been trying to deduce who you are, because you haven't told me. Yeah, it actually took a lot for me to sell my WoW account, and it was only that someone made me such a good offer. And at that time, I was absolutely broke, and I thought the only sensible thing to do was to sell it. I think I sold it for about, I think it was about £2,500 I sold it for, which is a lot of money, like a shitload of money. You did tell me? Did you tell me? I think actually your exact wordings were where your YouTube name is similar to your in-game name. So I don't know if you did tell me. Yes, message me on Discord. I want to know. I've got a feeling I know, but I don't know if it's true. Because I think if you were the person I think you are, you'd be being a lot meaner to me in Discord. And yes, whoever asked, Andy, when I've done my free-to-play account, I will give it away. I will probably run it for 1 year, maybe not a year, maybe 6 months. And then yes, I will do a giveaway. I think that'd be kind of fun. Oh, did I? Damn. Were you in our clan, but not too long ago left? Legendary book, thank you. I've actually, Steve, only had 1 rum tonight. I thought last stream I actually got quite drunk. Oh, does it not let you message? I'll have a look. Hold on. Yeah, okay, right. I thought it was you. I thought it was you. It is you. I knew it. Yeah, Andy, I think some point over the kind of Christmas period, because I think we should all start as close to New Year as possible, but I thought it would be fair if we all wait until the Xeno chase is over, so that we have to start with no free login legendary, and we all have to wait till the next one. And I'll see if I can come up with some ideas for like challenges and stuff we can do. It'd be good fun. Drunken Dan. Yeah, I did get quite drunk last stream. I didn't notice until I got into bed. And when I woke up the next day, I had an absolutely bastard hangover. Like, bastard hangover. Yeah, exactly, Andy. I thought if we all have Xeno to start, then it kind of makes it a bit wonky. So we'll do it like we'll use a promo code to kind of get a legendary and a few epics as we level up. But yeah, no login legendary will make it just a little bit more tricky. But that's my fear, Steve. It's just like I don't know how I'm going to find the time to run 2 accounts and make videos, but we'll make it happen. Come on, stop making me work for my sacred shard. Good. Nice. Cool. Right, I think I'm going to call it a night, unless anyone's got any other questions. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Chief. I didn't know whether he was actually going to do another one, because I know Godforge is kind of in the works or is going to be soon. So I don't know if Hell Hades is going to run another free-to-play challenge. But it would be kind of fun if he did. It'd be a good reason for us all to do it. And I am slightly behind the scenes. I have been speaking to someone at Plarium, and they said if I can make a new player promo link that isn't too crazy, then they'll actually put it in the game for me. So I won't do any spoilers yet, but I've picked the legendary and I've picked 2 of the 3 epics. They rejected my final epic because they said it would be too overpowered. But if I can slightly rejig it, then I'm going to make a whole video on my channel, which will be the new promo link. And hopefully loads of people will use it. That'll be really good. No, I can't have Newt. I'm not allowed to. I did ask, but I'm not allowed Newt. I even asked for a Void Legendary, and they wouldn't give it to me because I said, is there any way we could have Venus? And he didn't say no, he just laughed. So I took that as a no. Nama, I don't think they want me to do because there's already a promo code for Nama. But I will pester them until they give me this promo link. And it might on paper not seem like the best promo link, but because of what every champion does that I've picked, it will work really, really well as a team. And it will be good to teach new players how to learn how to build teams and stuff like that. So it's got to be a hold this space kind of thing. But if they get back to me and say it's a go, then I'll do a full dedicated video on it because I want as many people to do it as possible. If not, we'll use my current one, which is Uugo and Tagoar are probably the best ones on there. But we will see. But I will call it quits for the stream tonight. Thank you so much for watching from me and the chicken. It will be, well, yeah, exactly, Steve, synergy. Please like the stream if you've got the option to like it, because that really, really helps out. Thank you so much for watching. I've got a video coming out on Christmas Day, I think, which is kind of stupid, which will be a bit of fun. Until then, happy raiding, stay away from Live Arena, and good luck if you are spending money on Soulstones tomorrow for this damn, whatever it's called, not Shadowkin, Hilva. Hilvi, not Hilva, Hilvi. Good luck if you're going for it, guys. I'm going to try, but I feel like it's probably going to cost me a little bit of money. It is what it is. Merry Christmas to everyone that enjoys Christmas, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.